Hi, I'm Edrye, and I serve as a very part-time staff member here at North Decatur. And I would invite you on this journey through Acts as we look at Peter and John emptying their pockets and saying, look, I don't have any money, but here's what I have. I can offer you the name of Jesus. Let's see where this goes. So yesterday, Patrick was setting this up, this third chapter of the book of Acts, as a healing and restoring the fellow to community, because you have to be theologically and physically whole and sound and male to worship in the temple. If we back up 2 minutes, we remember or realize that Peter and John are going to the temple even after Jesus has been crucified and resurrected and ascended. There is still value in worshiping in community and tending to our spiritual well-being. So this fellow's healing is important so he too can go into the temple and be restored to community. For those of us who haven't been able to worship the way we're used to worshiping in the sanctuary, we get how important it is to be able to usher that in. I would put to us, to me, to anybody who's wondering, that even before this fellow was healed, he was in community because he had friends or family who cared enough about him to bring him to the temple so he could beg, ask for alms. And they felt good enough about the temple that they would rather take him there for healing or financial assistance than to the marketplace, which may have had more money running around. I don't know, I wasn't there. So he has a community that is helping to care for him. They take him to the temple yard, temple gate area, and that's where he bumps into and calls out for help to Peter and John. And I can just see them emptying out their pockets and saying, do we look like we have any money? Boy, do I have a deal for you. In the name of Jesus, walk. Peter did something to restore that fellow's dignity before he ever healed him. He said, look at me. They made eyeball to eyeball contact. Peter reached out and touched the fellow. Those are important things. As the granddaughter of a man with one arm and one leg, and the grandmother of a granddaughter with a traumatic brain injury who neither walks, talks, nor swallows, I can tell you that even in the temple square, folks can be ignored, talked over, discounted, that Peter and John stopped what they were doing to be in conversation and dialogue with this man already restored some element of dignity on his way to being restored to the religious community. My struggle and question has never been, why doesn't God heal whoever the family member or the friend is? Although that can be a huge struggle. My question is always, how can the religious community and society at large be so insensitive as to allow folks to languish or just look right past them or over them as if they aren't there? They too are beloved children of God. So as we're going through Acts, as we are presently learning to be church in a new way, I would encourage all of us to see and touch people who are differently abled, and to continue to restore all of us to God's community. Somewhere you have seen that happen, or it has happened to you. As you like this or share it or comment on it, I would ask that you tell where you saw someone being restored to community and how important that was. Bye. Be well.